biggest difference from college to the pros that you see?
Honestly, screens I got hit by, that would be like the first, like, wow, okay, this is different. And obviously the floor is a little strange. You got defensive 3 seconds in the lane, offensive 3 seconds in the lane, so that's a little bit different. And then the pace and obviously the physicality, just something like that.
Guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. I ain't gonna lie, guys, I am so tired. I'm about to do this video, edit, upload it, and take a nap. Probably like an hour nap. Even though I got some homework, I still gotta finish up. That's due by tonight. And then I gotta hit the gym, of course. I just made me some butter chicken with some jasmine rice. It was pretty good. Had a little bit of ice cream. And then tomorrow morning at 10:30, I gotta actually meet up with my flight chief. It's one of my out processing checklists. Okay, I'm gonna see if I gotta meet up with one of my lieutenants as well. And I'm gonna get that out the way. Guys, Paige Bueckers just did an interview and they had asked her, what is the major difference or differences that you have, come to learn and realize as it goes with your transition from, being a collegiate level women's basketball player and now entering the professional, the big girl leagues, okay, the WNBA. Like, what is it like? What is the difference between being a UConn Husky and now being a Dallas Wing player? And she mainly talked about the physicality, guys, of course. So this is an article brought to you by Sports Illustrated. It is titled, Paige Bueckers explains the wild difference from UConn to WNBA with wings. The brief break that Paige Bueckers had between her final UConn Husky season and her rookie WNBA campaign has already ended as Sunday, April 27th marks the start of WNBA training camp. All indications are that Bueckers is already acclimating well to her new Dallas Wings teammates, and given the intrigue about Bueckers' adjustment from college to the WNBA, there were plenty of journalists and reports at Dallas practice on Sunday to watch Bueckers playing a professional practice for the first time. Typically, the biggest adjustment that rookies have to make from college to the professional game is physical, given the WNBA is full of grown women who have years of elite weight training and conditioning under their belts. That's what I'm about to do tonight, guys. I got to do upper body strength. I'm about to just be in there like, ugh. But after this nap, okay, again, this nap is crucial. As soon as I wake up from this nap, I'm going to do a couple more homework questions. It's just it's like a couple questions I got to answer. It's an 8-point little assignment. I already did my quiz and like the homework assignment. That was both worth 20 points each. I got to be on both of those assignments. But I just got to do a little bit of homework. I start feeling better, start feeling like less, freaking like zombied out. I know what it is. So last night I had actually took some sleep aid. I haven't taken it in years, just to try to give myself like a regular sleep schedule because I'm on leave, guys, if you don't know. So, I'll be like feeling tired at like 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, nah. I had took a shower and at 8 a.m. had took some pills. I'm reading my book. Like within 45 minutes, I'm like just gone. I had to go lay down. And I had woke up in the middle of the night, like feeling like a zombie. And I still feel the effects from that sleep aid from last night. I am never taking sleep aid again. When asked the biggest difference from college to the pros, Bueckers said, honestly, screens, I got hit by it. That would be the first like, wow, okay, this is different. Okay, she ain't the only one who has said this. And obviously the floor is a little strange. You've got defensive 3 seconds in the lane, offensive 3 seconds in the lane. So that's a little bit different, Bueckers said, per a Twitter post from Dorothy J. Gentry of NABJ Sports. And then the pace and obviously the physicality of stuff they let go in the W. Says it'll be interesting to see how Bueckers adjusts to the more physical WNBA game and whether it will require her to have her minutes managed by the Wings coaching staff. Now, again, when Dejanay Carrington sat down for an interview with Angel Reese last month for her podcast, Unapologetically Angel, Dejanay Carrington said the same thing. She was like, she said that the player's name, Brianne January. She said, she didn't run into me, I ran into her. She said she was just so strong when they be setting up these screens. She's like, Dejanay Carrington was like, I'm trying to, go for the play. Boom! I ran into freaking Brianne January and just got snapped up. Okay, Kaiser Gondrzik. Okay, she's our fallen skyscraper. She is no longer on the Chicago sky. She's no longer in the WNBA. Okay, she's a very gorgeous woman. She can model. I guess that's what she's gonna do that, or just be the girlfriend of that NBA player. I forgot his name. I don't remember his name, but he's really handsome too. But Kaiser Gondrzik was like, making that transition from the collegiate level basketball to the pros. She said that she felt that strength and that energy when a screen was set upon her from, I believe it was Sierra McCowan, okay, who ironically she plays for the Dallas Wings. Kaiser Gondrzik said that she had ran into her when she set up that screen. She said her whole right side of her eyelashes came off. Like, I know if you guys don't know, if you don't wear lashes or if you're a man, so eyelashes, guys, you can like glue them, okay? You're supposed to glue them, okay? Like the glue is pretty strong, okay? They're supposed to stay on 24/7, 24 hours plus. Or she probably had like lash extensions, okay? They actually put in, fake lash extensions. And she said that screen had hit her so hard. That screen that Sierra McCowan had set up for her, she said her whole right side of the lashes just came off, just like that. Again, Paige Bueckers stands at 6 feet tall. She's going to have to get a bit stronger. She was actually pretty buff last year. You can tell that she's one of those people who lose weight. not like she was like really strength training, but like, just the stress of everyday life. Okay, when you're back into the season. Okay, once women's college basketball had tipped off last November, you're always on the road, and then you got to study, you got exams, you got finals. You're trying to get like enough protein intake. Okay, like which I struggle with. I'm trying to now that I'm 30, I'm trying to like be trying to become more overall holistic. Okay, I got some berries I got to clean up. I'm about to clean, rinse them off, and start eating those. I'm trying to make my protein and fiber intake dramatically rise per day. I'm trying to cut out the sweets and stuff, even though I just had me a little bit of ice cream. Okay, sue me. I'm still about to hit the gym tonight. Okay, and really try. I actually have a goal, guys. Okay, so now that we're talking about physicality and women's basketball, so starting today, because Tuesdays and Fridays are my upper body strength day. I do abs, shoulders, biceps, triceps, everything, right? Starting today, I'm going to challenge myself to do pull-ups, okay? That is a very extremely hard and challenging exercise for women to do. I might film it for you guys. As long as I can do like one clean one, I might actually start, showing you guys like my other workouts, what I do. I've already had posted some videos here on my channel, like from last summer, of my upper body strength, lower body strength days, and also my cardio days. But I like, what? Not only do I want to get my run time down, I want to like run 2 miles and say like 20, 25 minutes. I also want to start, implementing pull-ups, okay? Like both like this grip, and then like from this wide, and also like close together. So that'll be a fun goal for me to work on, okay, for this upcoming summer. So again, that's just something that I really want to do. Again, like it's a lot of amazing benefits. Okay, the average woman cannot do zero. The average woman cannot do zero, not one pull-up. I'm like, unfortunately, I happen to be in that category. I'm supposed to be strong. I'm supposed to be like, this pinnacle of health. I'm supposed to be like, an inspiration when I'm around other women. It's like, what, I can't even do no pull-ups. I can do push-ups. I can do a lot of push-ups, but I cannot do a pull-up. So I'm kind of halfway there. I tested my strength out last night when I was actually in the gym doing my leg day, and I was able to put myself like halfway up, but my chin did not touch the bar. So I'm like, it don't count. Again, Paige Bueckers got to get that strength up, okay? When you out there in that court, you can't be getting snapped up, okay? Start eating more, fruits and vegetables. Again, fruits have a lot of water. Start drinking more water. And also, you got to maintain that strength, okay? Like, again, she can get buff, but in order to be a contender on that court and also not get knocked around like a rag doll, you got to train and eat and even rest well enough to actually not just obtain the strength, but maintain your overall muscular strength. Again, shout out to Paige Bueckers. I cannot wait to see what she's going to do in this upcoming season, guys. May 2nd is just, 3 days away. This Friday, we're going to see some preseason games, starting with the Dallas Wings. I cannot wait.